All right, joined now by Lilia after her third round here at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. 4 under on the day. Just what was working well for you today?
I think just staying patient, one shot at a time. Everyone's going to make mistakes out here. It's a difficult day. The pins were difficult. You can't really attack them. Try to stay in the middle. So that's basically what I was trying to do.
What's been kind of the strategy? Obviously, you've just been getting better and better as the rounds. Is it just more comfortable at the course, or are you starting to really kind of figure it out?
I think I'm starting to see the shots better off the tee. I think you kind of have to, this course makes you hit shots both ways, and I think that was something that I had to learn pretty early on this week, and I'm able to do that right now and hopefully take that into tomorrow.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and open it up. Babs, you want to start?
What's your last week you talked about really going in without a lot of expectations and playing so well. How has that changed this week? Is that any different?
Not really. I think my goal was to get better every single day this week. I know it's really demanding. You can't ask for too much at a major, really difficult off the tees. It's super narrow in my opinion, but I think I'm just trying to do what I can with what I have.
And do you feel like, you were hoping to get some healthy rounds in last week. Do you feel you're kind of past that barrier of even thinking about that, and now you can kind of go?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I have weight off my shoulders and I'm just out here and to play my game.
Beth Ann?
Hi.
Hi.
When did you learn how to work the ball both ways?
This week.
No, for real.
Honestly, I think it was this week. I kind of like to stay just a creature of habit with my push draw, but can't really do that when it's 10 yards of trees right here off of every tee box.
So who helped you with that?
Obviously my coach is here this week and my caddy too, so kind of keep it really simple, and my working it from left to right is basically like a 2-yard left to right movement. That's as much as they'll get.
So are you just getting more comfortable with that each day?
Yeah, and just trusting that shot.
Lilia, I know you played with Joel Damon and the Grant Thornton last year. He's pretty familiar with this place, having gone to the University of Washington area. Did he reach out to you, give you any tips about how to get around or anything at this place?
No, I didn't bother him for anything. I thought about it, but I just didn't want to bother him this week.
And with your game, are you at all surprised how quickly you've seemed to find your form coming back to the tour?
I think I'm relatively proud of how well I've played the past 2 weeks. So, low expectations, and I'm just out here appreciating the game more than I ever have.
Beth Ann?
I know you're an avid reader. What are you into now to get your mind off of golf?
So what did I just finish? I just finished Iron Flame. I know Allison Lee reads kind of the same books as I do. And so I just finished that one, and I have just started Powerless. It's also a fantasy book. And then I'm finishing a book. I think it's called The Act of Surrendering, or Surrender, just allowing everything to happen.
You always have more than one going at the same time?
Yeah, I usually have 2.
Awesome. Anything else?
What did you do to birdie 14 and 15?
I don't know how I did it. What's 14?
Par fours, yeah.
Dogleg left.
Oh, kind of just hit that left to right shot that I've been working on, and it worked out pretty well.
What'd you hit it? Do you remember where you hit it on those holes?
I think so. 15 was a kind of like a knockdown 8-iron, and then 15 was a hold off 9-iron into a tucked right pin.
Nice. And then what is it about expectations when players seem to let loose a little on that front and not be so hard on themselves? It seems to free players up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think expectations is good. That means that you're confident in your ability, right? But you also have to know that it's not a game of perfect. You're just trying to do the best you can out here.
Is it easy to let them go?
It's not as easy as you'd think. It's a work in progress. I feel like I'm battling that every week.
When you have an opportunity when you get close, you're really good at closing. Do you feel like something kicks into gear on Sundays for you when you're in contention that feels different?
Yeah, I think people say this all the time, but there's really nothing to lose. And I think even if you win a tournament, there's really nothing to lose in the beginning. So I think I just come out there with, okay, let me just try and birdie as many holes as I can out here, and then that's my goal for the day. And if not, just move on.
How long have you had a nothing to lose mentality?
I think I've had it since college. I did win quite a few individual titles, and I think that's where I learned how to win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Once you got away from last week, what were your own impressions of what you accomplished, figuring what you had going in? And
Yeah, I think it kind of shows how resilient I am. I think, when you're playing bad but you're healthy, it's just like, okay, let's just go practice more and work on things. But when your body's not able to do things play golf, which I've done since I was 6, so 20 years of that, and not being able to do that is kind of a scary feeling. Like, oh, maybe I might never do this again if I don't get better. But I'm proud of the team I have around me, and I'm very grateful to them.
Cool. Anything else? Thank you, Lilia.
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
you.